None of us can go back. All we can do is our best.
Keep pounding, you can't see us, you can't read us, all we do is keep.
Just keep pounding. Hello everyone and welcome to the show, I Bleed Blue podcast. Today we're going to be stepping into the realm of the unknown, of the hypothetical, and a segment I like to call It Just Makes Sense. So, in this segment we're going to be viewing possible trades that Carolina could do that I personally feel could benefit the team extremely. We're going to start off today. This first one, I feel like if we, as the Carolina Panthers, wanted to make a move to try to get an edge rusher, I think personally one of the easiest trade targets we could probably go after would be from the Washington Commanders, Chase Young. I know there's a lot of people out there. He has a history of injuries. He does. I'm not going to deny that. But if we can get one healthy year out of Chase Young, he would be the piece we need to solidify that defense. Pair him up with Brian Burns, with Derek Brown in the middle, and you're looking at a top 5 defensive line, bar none, possibly one of the best in the league. Chase Young is that good of an edge rusher. His only downside is the injuries he's suffered from year to year. But the thing with injuries is it's not guaranteed he's going to get an injury. This is his 4th year in the league. It's going to be his 4th year in the league. The Commanders have already denied his 5th year option, so they don't plan on bringing him in next year. Hello everyone, real quick break from the video. I just wanted to let everybody know I do have a official I Bleed Blue merchandise store online through Bonfire. As you can see on the screen, we do have shirts and hoodies and sweaters available with different colors and sizes. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below. It's on Bonfire, and you can look it up at I Bleed Blue. But again, I will have it at the link below. Back to the video. At least as of right now. So I feel like if you were to propose a trade with the Washington Commanders, you could probably pick up Chase Young at a relatively decent price. And here's my thought. We have a current quarterback in our locker room right now that has made it known that he don't feel welcome here anymore. He doesn't want to be here. And that's Matt Corral, a 2022 third-round draft pick. I feel like it would be beneficial to the team in whole to package a deal with Matt Corral and maybe a third in either next year's or the 2025 NFL draft. I personally feel like the Commanders would go for that. Then we get a young defensive end. If he can stay healthy, has the tools and everything necessary to be a very productive edge rusher in the NFL. He has had some very unfortunate luck the last few years, and there's no guarantee that he's going to have a successful year. He might get injured again. We don't know. That's looking into the crystal ball. Nobody can do that. We can't tell you what's going to happen 6 months from now. But I know of another linebacker that played in Carolina that suffered 3 ACL tears, then came back and had one of the most dominant careers at linebacker out of any player that's ever played in the NFL, in Thomas Davis Sr. So to say that a player is no good, to write him off because of injury, I feel would be dumb, especially in a situation where I feel like we could probably pick him up at a relatively decent price. We can move Matt Corral. He obviously doesn't want to be here. He made that known with that tweet he put out talking about if they don't know your worth, then don't pay him no money. I can't tell you exactly. Let's see if we can pull up the exact tweet he put out. Let's see here. Nope, no, it's not going to give it a... I'm trying to get this pulled up. Let's see. Alright, he put out a tweet and said, "Then the father said, I wanted to let you know that you are not worth anything if you are not in the right place. If you are not appreciated, do not be angry. That means you are in the wrong place. Don't stay in a place where no one sees your value." Now, a lot of people want to say that's a cryptic message. It's not cryptic at all. Basically, his feelings are hurt because we went out and drafted Bryce Young, number 1 overall. He feels like he's not getting his fair chance to play. Obviously, the Commanders need a quarterback. Yeah, Sam Howell played relatively decent last year, but who's to say that progress is going to continue? Matt Corral could step in and just ball out for him. We don't know. But they don't know either. And Ron Rivera does have a tendency to take chances on young quarterbacks that show promise. So I think packaging that deal up with Matt Corral and, say, a third round pick, 4th round pick, whatever it may be, as long as it ain't a 1st round or a 2nd round, I say that would be beneficial to both sides. They get a potential quarterback that, at the very least, would back up or compete for a starting position with Sam Howell. And we get an edge rusher that, if stays healthy, would put the final stamp on a defense to be an elite group. Not a good group, not a great group, but an elite group. Back in 2015, when we had one of the best defenses in the NFL, we had one of the best defenses because we led the league in sacks. And that's what we need again. And I feel like someone like Chase Young, if he stays healthy, could provide that for us. Him and Brian Burns could be absolutely menaces to society within the NFL. Now, call me crazy, call me stupid, say I don't know what I'm talking about, Chase Young's too injured, yada, yada, yada. But for all those that deny it, that doubt the thought logic, sure, we might miss. We could make the trade, and Chase Young gets hurt within the first few games of the season and out the rest of the season. That is a possibility. But risk versus reward. Getting rid of a quarterback that doesn't want to be here could possibly be a cancer in the locker room. And giving up a 3rd round pick, 3rd, 4th round pick to go with it, that's not a very big risk compared to the reward that he could bring. Look, if he comes in and he gets 8 sacks, that's a win. But he is very much capable of having a 10-plus sack season if he stays healthy. And that, in our case, would be wonderful. People would fear this defense even more than they already do. But anyways, that's my thought on the situation. That is my hypothetical. What if, in my mind, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. We need an edge rusher to complement Brian Burns. And I'm not confident DJ Johnson is going to be that guy day one. I'm not confident in Barno. I'm not confident in any of the guys that we have on this roster. Some of them showed flashes last year. Some of them coming in from the draft looks like they could have some promise. But none of them have ever shown the amount of promise that Chase Young did coming into his rookie year. And it's unfortunate that he's had the luck he's had in the last couple of seasons with the injuries. But his rookie season, he had 7.5 sacks as a rookie. You pair him up with someone like Brian Burns, it's going to be a nightmare. That's all I got to say. You know, if you agree, don't. I understand. That's just my opinion. And if you want to, you got any comments, questions, or concerns about it, you can leave a comment down below in the video. If you're listening on Spotify, just check me out on YouTube. I Bleed Blue at YouTube. Well, at I Bleed Blue on YouTube, and you can leave a comment on the video. Questions, concerns, or if you have a thought process or idea for a different trade, let me know. I'll do a video about it next week. We're going to be doing one of these episodes every week. Try to get them done on Wednesday. And that's going to be it for now. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day. And remember, keep pounding.
Keep pounding. You can't see us, you can't read us. All we do is keep pounding. Keep